When we find and follow Jesus, our stories will always include redemption, God taking something that is falling apart and restoring it to new. Listen to Matt and Amy Edwards' story where they share about God redeeming and restoring their marriage and the support of our church family during difficult times.
Hi, I'm Amy Edwards.
I'm Matt Edwards.
We've been married for almost 12 years, and we have 2 boys. And kind of have a cool story when it comes to our marriage and God being present in that situation. So we're just going to tell you a little bit about that.
So we actually started dating. We met on a website. It was called Christian Mingle at the time. We talked for about 3 months without meeting each other, and then we met each other, and we got engaged about a month later, and
Married a year later.
Yeah, married a year later, and we've been together obviously since then. We have 2 boys, like Amy said earlier. The first one came when Amy and I's marriage was okay. She went through some postpartum issues with our first child, and with our marriage not being great at the time, and then that stress being added to it.
Made for some interesting times, that's for sure.
Made for some really rough times. And luckily, Thomasville Road Baptist Church was there for us during those times. And we got some counseling. Amy got counseling from Dr. Todd, and that eventually led to us getting some marriage counseling as well.
But I'll say it got so bad that we went on a trip, and we take a family beach trip every year, and we really thought that was our last trip in this time. And I think we both went into it thinking, okay, at least I did, thinking, all right, these are the last memories we're going to make as a family, because it was time for us to move forward in the decision to separate. And I can remember at the end of that trip, sitting on the beach and just praying to God, going, okay, what? I need definite answers. I need some sort of clarity to know that my decision is correct. And if it's not, then please show me. And I sat on the beach, it was sunset, and on one side of me, on my left side, there was a storm with lightning and thunder and these huge thunder clouds, and on my right side there was this beautiful sunset. That's literally what was played out in my head. And I'll never forget, we left the next day, and on that drive home I had this overwhelming feeling to just wait. And I really feel like it was God telling me, just wait, Amy, just wait and give it some time. And Matt was a little reluctant to counseling, but he went, and after that time we really started to make the decision to choose each other and, choose Christ as the center of our marriage rather than being selfish, and focusing on the things that we wanted for ourselves and for the marriage rather than for God and then for our marriage together. And
so, 2 things I always think about when it comes to God as it relates to our marriage. One is that I think that God had a plan for us. I don't think that it's anything like destiny or anything like that. I think that there is no destiny involved, that it's God involved, that God had a plan for us to meet, that He knew what was going to happen in different parts of our lives, and none of that surprised Him at all. And because of that, I think that Amy and I have a better relationship now than we ever have, because we've faced some storms. And then alongside that, Isaiah 43:2 talks about the storms that come, and the fact that you're not going to be overwhelmed by the storm or engulfed by the fire. And I think that that when those troubling times came, I always felt like we were going to get through it. Even in our worst times, I always felt like that God was going to provide a way for us to come out of it the way we did on the other side.
Together.
But we're so thankful for TRBC, for the fact that they helped us get through that rough time in our marriage, and we're thankful for the family that we have there at the church as well, that has seen us through rough times and gets to share life with us daily. And we love you guys.
Yeah. Bye.
What area of your life could use a redemption story? God is ready right now to work in your life. Come and let Him by finding and following Jesus at Thomasville Road Baptist Church, and we will rally around you and support you just like the Edwards.